On November 20th, the 7th grade class visited the kindergarten to share their knowledge about plants. As part of our project-based learning plant unit, the 7th graders wrote a plant storybook and designed a corresponding activity to engage the kindergarten students in the learning process. Here are some of the highlights.
Forget me not. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She loved walking in flower fields after school. One day, she was on a walk on a spring day, and she saw the prettiest flower she'd ever seen up on a hill. She climbed the hill, being careful not to fall. She had finally reached the top. "Hello," she happily said to the flower, loud and clear. "Hi," the flower responded, confused and surprised that someone was in a flower field and talking to him. "What are you doing out here? No one ventures this far out into the flower fields," the flower curiously asked. "Well, I like walking in flower fields after school. This was the last place I haven't walked," the little girl was happy to explain. Before the flower could respond, the girl talked again. "You seem pretty cool. Do you want to be friends?" the girl asked. "Thank you. I'd love to be friends," the flower responded. The flower and the girl became best friends, and they played and talked to each other every day after school, until all the trees began to change. The flower's leaves began to darken, and he got slower and more tired. "What's wrong?" the little girl asked the flower, concerned about him. "Winter is coming soon, which means I'll be leaving soon. I'm slowly shutting down the closer winter gets, so I'll have to leave," the flower explained to the little girl. "Oh no! Will you be okay?" the little girl cried. "Of course. Forget me not while I'm gone, for I will grow back this spring, as I do every spring. Just be patient, and it will all happen. I promise," the flower explained. And so the little girl waited all winter, hoping to play again soon, and eventually soon arrived. Quickly after soon arrived, the little girl went to the flower fields to see if the flower came back, and he did. "You're back," she excitedly said. "I told you I'd come back," the flower kindly said. The little girl and the flower played together for the rest of their lives, every spring to fall. The end.
Here's my book called Come Back Tomorrow, written and illustrated by Alice Fischio, which is me. There once was a mouse who lived in the hollow of a pine tree. Mouse was on a beautiful walk when he came across a beautiful dandelion. "Can you come and play with me?" asked the little mouse. "I'm sorry, little mouse, but I must stay here. Come back tomorrow." So the next day, the mouse came back. "Can you come and play with me?" asked the little mouse. "I'm sorry, little mouse, but I cannot come and play with you, for my stem holds me strong. Come back tomorrow." And so, the next day, the mouse returned. "Will you come and play with me?" asked the little mouse. "I'm sorry, little mouse, but I need to collect nutrients from the soil and sun. Come back tomorrow." The mouse returned the next day, but he didn't see the beautiful dandelion. "Maybe she left," thought the little mouse, so he went back to his hollow in the pine tree. Mouse was on a walk when he came across the beautiful dandelion. "Can you come and play with me?" asked the little mouse. "Yes, little mouse, come and play."